Not pros, not athletes, not famous. Just right now, three regular guys waiting for the fourth on a Sunday night football. Atlanta, San Francisco. San Francisco on top.
I told you I thought Atlanta stinks on the road.
What is that? It's just, they're up and down. They're up and down. I have no idea what kind of team, but that leads me to a really,
And the
really
NFL
big
is scripting it
question.
where the Niners are winning all season long. All season long. The NFL is scripted for y'all to get these wins.
That's ridiculous. I don't even want it that way.
Well, I just wish they quit scripting it for Denver to be down by 3 scores and then win in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Too much.
Maybe Sean Payton's just getting bored and he's doing it on purpose so they have to fight to get back, just to get them ready for the playoffs because he's just bored and he knows they're that good.
Yeah, because like I like Dart, but there's no reason for them with the scrub receivers that they have to be up by 3 scores on the road against that defense.
He's
And
definitely came in with some nice confidence. I didn't think he would bring that like so much like that swagger with him. I feel like the rookies all get nervous and he's not letting the moment, the stage, none of that. It's the Giants. I felt like a lot of quarterbacks can't succeed there. So I mean, he just seems so calm and ready for the moment. It's wild. I didn't expect that.
no, and then there was a lot of fans. They were mad when they drafted him. They all wanted Shadur. So
I saw the potential with Dart, on the when I watched his footage, but I just didn't think he would be making consistent the plays consistently the way he is. I knew he would have some highlight moments, but I mean he's putting it together.
Yeah, percentage wise though, like he didn't do so hot. He made a lot of action happen on his feet. Got
Right.
outside of the pocket, you know. When he did stay in the pocket, he made some mistakes. He made one egregious interception where he stayed in the pocket, stepped up and just basically threw it right to the Denver linebacker.
Yeah.
that's pretty much what got him back in that game. And
And
they
I
got
mean
some,
that one little tip catch too was a lucky little play too that he got where the tight end caught the bobble, ran it in.
I feel like Denver just doesn't open up the playbook till somewhere late in the third quarter. They constantly do this. Um, so they'll throw the ball on first down. It'll be incomplete. It goes 2nd and 10, and then they'll run for 1 yard, and it'll be now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 9, and then they throw a screen pass that's like 8 yards behind, and then the defense is already waiting for it because they've already studied the tape and they see that Denver just loves to throw screen passes in these spots, and every time they just get creamed. And so it's constantly watching this for 3 quarters until Denver's like, oh, okay, now we're down by so many scores. Let's open it up.
You think this is a positive net game for Denver having won the game, or do you think it's a negative game, negative net because they
It's
won the game because of the Giants?
I mean, it's
I think
mixed.
it's both.
Yeah,
How does it
Both.
both? It's got to be one or the other.
Because you're disappointed that they let it get to that point, but you're happy that they got the reps to fight back and win it.
yeah, exactly that. And
So
it's
net
not like
negative.
they didn't like
I hear it.
they did beat a quarterback that was coming in with a lot of swagger and momentum, but you gave up 32 points to a team that really just has a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back and a bunch of also rans. Like they don't have like the defense kind of failed in that sense today too. Like that's just not like that's not like them to do that. And so part of it I think is the play calling sometimes on defense where you're probably going to see Vance Joseph get another head coaching shot next year because of that defense. But I don't. He does things sometimes that makes me wonder, like, dude, what are you doing? You got all this personnel. We got Greenlaw back today, and just like you got all these pieces and you're missing third string tight ends down the middle. Like, I don't get it.
Greenlaw lost a step, bro. I'm saying, I don't know what you expect from that old.
Give him a chance to find his place in that defense.
Yeah, he did get in Dart's face on one of them plays. But
You know, what I've noticed from Jackson Dart the last 2 weeks is he looks very, very familiar in the way he plays. It looks like Patrick Mahomes, but it's different. I feel like he has a little bit more shake in his running ability compared to Patrick, where Patrick has more better. I think he can make more of the throws, but their play looks very similar in the way they move in the pocket. You know, obviously they have different talents, but I see a lot of similarities between the two of them.
I just see a guy
I
who's
think
like
Dart
still running
struggles
off.
if he has to get rid of the ball early.
Yeah. I say he's running off of that college enthusiasm and it'll run out eventually, just like most of them do. Can Jalen Hurts throw the ball?
I mean, that one pass to and can't even think of his name. To
Devontae,
Brown. I can't even think of his first name right now.
AJ Brown,
Yeah,
Devontae.
AJ. Yeah.
And
But,
they
There's
both
that
cleaned
jerk.
up today.
There goes that jerk. Let me let that jerk in.
that was a nice deep pass. I mean, there's a couple nice throws to Devontae Smith. I mean, I thought he looked pretty good.
Well, it looks like
You know, I
Lamb
think looks really good throwing the ball though.
Where you been, sir?
Right here. Right here. He looks really good throwing the ball.
Taking care of some stuff.
Yeah, he looks pretty good throwing the ball. There was one pass I thought it was ill-advised, but I mean, I don't know. I know what you want to say. Going to the Super Bowl.
I just think we got one of those offenses, man, that can compete.
So was Washington a fluke last year? Because they just don't look right, even with Daniels in there.
I mean, they've been missing McLaurin all season, basically. Debo was out basically last week and this week.
Yeah, but
it's all third string and fourth string in the game.
But Debo and McLaurin don't play defense and didn't give up 40.
Well, yes, yeah.
That's the problem. Like Washington was actually playing pretty stout defense for a lot of last year, and they're not this year. And they're making careless mistakes. And then, I mean, you can't control people getting hurt. They don't look like they're going to scare anybody this year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If they make it.
If they go to the playoffs.
I think Lattimore's lost a step. So, I mean,
he got caught up in a lot of bad plays. Like, he got burned a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, he still fought. I mean, he was fighting through a lot of it. Like, he was putting pressure. He made it hard. For Pickens, mostly, I think, is who he was on. But he just doesn't look like he could keep up on the deeper throws anymore. Like, he looked behind on all of them. I think Dallas defense looked better this week.
I mean, they were playing against fourth and fifth string players. I hope they look better this week.
Like Washington had 0 receivers.
Yeah, I didn't realize Debo was out also.
Yeah, they were throwing to Chris Moore, Luke McCaffrey. Zach Ertz was basically
right.
The game was in reach until Mariota came in the very first play, throws a pick six. And then it kind of blew the game open.
I don't know. I felt like the game was out of reach pretty quick, to be honest, in the first quarter.
No, you look like you had it commanded, of course. But, like, again, they had no receivers.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Lattimore was getting murdered. Every play.
It's probably going to have to be Pickens next week because I don't think Lamb's going to get much action on that side.
Who are they playing next week again?
Denver.
Oh.
What's up?
I don't know. I mean, who do you think is more needed to be covered with Surtain?
I think Surtain will be on Lamb, and then they'll have Riley Moss on Pickens, and that's going to be the spot if they can exploit it. and then they can use that Giants tape and see how they kind of like third string tight ends seem to do really well against Denver, getting 120 yards. So, well,
I mean, you're seeing exactly why I was so excited with the Pickens trade when it first happened, is because he has all this off-field stuff, whatever. But I've watched enough of Pickens play that he just never had a quarterback. I've watched him pull balls from everywhere, just not even close to him, and catch these balls. Like, I don't know how he adjusts to catch these balls, but I saw so much of that with Pittsburgh, and it's like, man, Dak can put it way closer than that. If he could do that with these crappy quarterbacks, with Dak, man, I was excited. And look, he adjusts. I'm a little upset he didn't catch that touchdown. He did get the pass interference at the one, but he should have caught that for a touchdown.
I think the only problem that they might have next week, though, is I don't think Dak is going to be able to move around like Jackson Dart in the pocket and escape those sacks. So that would be the problem for Dallas there. And then the fact that Denver is just going to run screen passes until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be hard for us to win next week because our defense is trash.
Outside of the fourth quarter today, Denver's offense is trash too, so it's going to be really interesting.
It's a 30-year win streak on the line, so I'm hoping they keep it going.
I have a feeling Sean Payton can scheme up enough against us to move the ball. It doesn't take much effort.
The thing is, like, I don't know what the hell they've been doing lately. And because you're going to see, we're going to get so pumped up because of that fourth quarter because Bo Nix was amazing. And then you're going to come out there and you're going to get 3 straight screen passes to start the game next week, 3 and out. And it's going to be another 3 and out, another 3 and out. It's just going to be frustrating. The only good thing is I don't think that Dak's going to be able to escape like Jackson Dart. Dart was just slithering and sliding, and even though they were holding and they weren't calling it, he was just getting all over the place.
I'm just hoping that Dak will be able to find the receiver to get it to and faster than Jackson Dart was able to where he doesn't have to move and run.
Yeah, because I don't think he's not going to have like all day to throw the ball like he did today. So, I don't know. Washington's defense is just – they were better last year. But again, like, I guess you can sit there and say this about every team in the AFC, that none of them look like they're unstoppable or they all have glaring weaknesses.
Even the bottom line, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, Chris, I said tip. Really, like, no one, I don't think anyone can tell me who the best team in the NFL is. Like, that's how competitive it's become. I don't know who's the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, everyone can say the Chiefs are back on track, but they just beat the Raiders, and the Raiders can't really.
Yeah, we can't judge that game.
The Raiders are hopeless.
So the cheats.
They look really good having Rashid Rice back, like I said.
They were playing the Raiders.
Doesn't matter. I called him coming out and dominating.
Did he dominate, or did he just catch a couple touchdowns?
He caught 2 touchdowns.
He had a couple touchdowns. You're right.
He
drew some pass interferences, though, too.
But he definitely was
100 miles an hour.
The number 1 receiver this week.
He wasn't. He had the potential to be, though.
Yeah, they fed him in the red zone, but that was about it.
Who was number 1? Devontae Smith? Probably, right?
Devontae Adams? That dude went completely off today.
Yeah, had 2 touchdowns. How many yards did he have?
That many yards. He only had like 53 yards.
He caught a touchdown the first quarter, the second quarter, and the third quarter. So with that same line, that's what Rashid Rice did, but not as good.
Half of the tip of the iceberg.
Half of the tip.
I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that they didn't put Adams in the Puka role and have him run the route tree that Puka would normally run, because Adams can do it.
The number 1 receiver is probably Devontae Adams or Devontae Smith.
Yeah, they were up there. Who else was up there today? AJ Brown.
I checked it earlier, but I did check it earlier, but it's probably changed because it was before the second games ended.
I was trying outside of CD Lamb in those second set of games. I was trying to think of any receiver that had a big game. I don't think there was. I know McBride did really good for tight end.
He did.
So did Ferguson again.
That's who my number one tight end is going to be for next week. I think he's going to get a lot of targets.
Ferguson's tight end 1 on the year right now.
Yeah, he is.
It's crazy.
He might be in this next game as well, like you guys said. CD's going to be locked up.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Tight end is an area where they.
Jamar Chase was the top receiver. He went off Thursday night, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, because he had like 72 targets.
And then it's Devontae Smith, and then it's AJ. Then it's Devontae Adams, Olave.
Oh yeah, bring out the Olaves.
Now, granted, that's going off our scoring system too.
But give or take, it's pretty close with everybody on that.
I didn't include Dyke from Tennessee, although he did get some receptions and a touchdown this week.
He gets those return yards as well.
Yeah. But I feel like most leagues don't do the return yards.
It's actually pronounced DK.
I like it.
Oh, yeah, look, yeah. My Shamir Dyke is number 3.
It's DK.
Or number 4, sorry. Shamir Dyke. I don't care what it is.
Like tooth decay.
Tooth decay? What?
That's how he pronounces it, decay. D-I-K-E.
Rashee Rice was 9.
It's all right.
That's mostly because of the 2 touchdowns.
Man, look at CMC. Ooh, he got bent.
Teabag.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's
Teabag finally did well. I think that team's going to be much better as long as Flacco's corpse stays out there.
I don't think the defenses are going to be that easy on Flacco moving forward.
I don't want to touch any Falcon if they're not playing in their stadium anymore this year.
Don't be touching Falcons.
Nope.
I think that's their endangered species. You can't touch them anyways.
Yeah. It seems like they're endangered tonight.
Oh, man, that was the first target, and he dropped it. Come on, Kittle.
Is he out there as a decoy?
Come on, Kittle. Held on to you for 4 weeks. Held on to him for 4 weeks. And he's coming out with 11 minutes in the third and got 1 target and dropped it.
Kiddle me this. How come
Bryce Young got hurt?
2 of your favorite players are Niners, Kittle and CMC.
Just a half tip, Chris.
You can show us that Niners jersey.
I wouldn't say Kittle is one of my favorite players, but CMC definitely is. I can't help that he got traded there.
Come on, Larry, talk to us.
I've been high on Ferguson since he was a rookie, though. I traded from in every dynasty league I got.
Hey, Larry, before we came in, I asked if Jason's Denver Broncos was a net positive or a net negative with a win against the Giants. Last second win.
Is a what?
I don't think so, but it could be, Chris. Can you hear audio from one of our TVs? You can't hear it from mine. Mine's on mute. Someone's got their TV up?
Okay, it could be mine. And it's not up very loud.
Dude, you got a good-ass microphone, bruh.
Like, I can barely hear it.
Maybe it's Brian.
Well, mine's off.
Yeah. Larry, net negative, net positive, Denver winning against the Giants.
I don't understand the question.
You don't understand the question. Like, you know how sometimes
you take it as you take that game.
You win, you lose.
Do you walk away from that game as it being a positive or negative?
That's just a really weird wording to ask that question.
Okay. It's pretty straightforward. Everybody else understood it.
No, straightforward is, do you think it was a positive or a negative that Denver came back and won that game? That's a much easier way to word that.
It's more like because they came back
positive.
Yeah.
They came back against a team that they should have been up on in the first place.
That didn't make sense. No, it shows that Denver's offense is not good. And it looks like the Giants took their foot off the gas.
But
I don't think it's an exciting win.
But the thing is they scored 33 points in a quarter, so they are good. I feel like the damn play calling just stinks for 3 quarters, and then they get this back to the wall mentality, and then they finally open up the offense.
Outside of the big comeback in the fourth quarter, I think there's nothing exciting or nothing to be excited about as a Denver fan in that game.
But my point is that, like, the problem if they would just stop being so damn conservative for 3 quarters.
Well, that's the problem. They won't. And I think the big thing is I think the comeback is overshadowed with how badly the team played in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah. And when the rubber hits the pavement, then in the playoffs, then you're going to be like, dang.
Because I promise you, there's 25 teams you're not doing that to, at least.
If maybe more. But if they had played that way against Kansas City or Buffalo or whoever, they probably are down by 40 going into that fourth quarter.
And you're not scoring. You might not score at all.
Yeah, that's the problem that I have with it. That it's like, okay, well, you did it against the Giants, but what does it mean for next week
against the Chiefs or the Chargers again that you guys usually struggle with?
I have said, depending on how they play, they can beat any team, and they can also lose to any team, and they keep proving that it's just. Like
it's not something exciting when you think about when you go into the playoffs. If you go, well, your guys' schedule is not super crazy, so you probably will at least make a wild card. When you go against teams in the playoffs, it's not going to be like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have to fix that, and that's that. I don't know that they're going to. I don't know that they're going to, because. Again, like next week, what are they going to do? Come out there? Oh, screen pass. Let's see. What are we going to do next? Maybe a screen pass. Maybe I got it on third down. We can do a screen pass.
Oh, so he couldn't hear it. Let me turn it back up because now I can't hear it. I don't know. I think that's just Sean Payton's way. I don't think it's going to change.
And then, RJ Harvey caught that one touchdown, but. Like Dobbins has really been the main guy as far as running the ball. Like we thought Harvey was going to come in there and light it up, and all the fantasy people have been talking about Harvey. Just really hasn't happened yet.
I think it's coaching decision. Same thing in New England. They're just not using Henderson. Like you guys are not using Harvey. I don't think it's about them not being able to do it.
I can at least say. I can at least say, though, that J.K. Dobbins has been good. I don't know if they can say that about Ramondre.
Yeah, no. It's even worse. Like, at least let your rookie go out and fail before you just don't play him.
R.J. Harvey had 4 rushes for 0 yards today. Dobbins had 14 for 81.
I mean, they still got to give the carries to Harvey, though, because in those touches to Harvey, regardless of Dobbins doing better, just to keep Dobbins healthy.
Yeah, the game script just didn't really.
If Atlanta wants to win this game, they're going to have to increase the role of Bijan, or they're going to get cooked because he's the only guy they have on offense. So.
Here's another team that does dumb things. I know we're going to put more Algier out there. That's what we need. Like
Algier is good though. I like Algier.
I'm not saying he's bad, but when you got a guy that's just like probably the best player, maybe possibly the best player in the league this year.
How many times you want Bijan to touch the ball or Bijan to touch the ball every game?
If I'm down by 10 every damn time.
If I'm losing by 10 points in somebody else's stadium, he's in there 100% of the time. If he's breathing hard, he's still in the backfield. Like he's not coming out. I don't mind Algier, but for you to even think that they're in the same ballpark is insane.
Nobody's saying that, but I mean, let him get a couple breathers and then watch. He's going to be right back in after this play right
He
here.
needs to touch the ball like CMC touches the ball in San Francisco when you have a guy of that level.
Oh, that Kyle Pitts still exists?
He needs to be on
He's
the field
been
90 to 95%
He's
of
got
the time.
6 receptions, bro.
I'm just like, he disappears for long periods and then
Yeah, you
I wish
can't
he would
rely on him.
disappear.
That's for sure.
Go to the tent. Where's the hole?
I'm sure Roy would way rather not have Bijan out there and just let Algier play all game.
Hey,
Yeah.
they were both out there on that play. They're both out there.
They'll line Bijan up as a receiver because he can.
you got to be careful on that, like almost like a backwards pass, and if that doesn't catch that, and
I mean, no doubt he's really versatile. I mean, you can line him up on the outside as a wide receiver, and he's that guy.
That's right. And he can pass block. Like, there's not many players that are at his level in this entire league. So the fact that you're not using him or he's on the bench for extended times is insane.
You ever seen footage of him running little cut drills where they just bounce back and forth?
Bijan?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of things. I don't know about that.
You should look that up, man. Like, dude,
I've
literally,
seen a lot of things.
he just hops back and forth, and there's just the amount of force he gets and the quickness. I mean, it's
You know where he played in college, right?
there goes a touchdown right there. There you go.
But
The
you know where he
the worst university in the entire NCAA.
you realize
Yes,
who I liked
Jesse,
in college,
what's up,
right?
Jesse. Yes.
I'm a Texas fan,
Touchdown.
right?
No one cares.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, there you go. Sit down, Roy. I agree.
We're still up. We're still up, bro.
Who cares?
You're just sour grapes from that NFC Championship a long time
See,
ago.
Nah, Bijan scored. I'm cool.
if you have Bijan, you can do screen passes more often than
If you have Bijan, he just needs the ball in his hands every
Right.
single play.
If you have some Bijan, you could just spread it on this bread.
You can. Hot honey Bijan, right?
They tried that with RJ Harvey today, and he just got destroyed.
Well, I mean, that's not a fair comparison. There's only 3 or 4 running backs in the league that you could put in the same conversation. Jay Brown, is that LJ?
Yes.
Oh, what's up?
Yes. That Falcon fan made it here. I
now
thought it was
this-
going to be worse off,
this is
though. I thought he was
perfect
going to be
now.
seeing a lot of tears.
LJ needs to be here when the Falcons finally give Bijan the ball and they come back and win. It's crazy
They
they
did
finally
there.
give Bijan the ball and you see what happens. Touchdown.
I hate you. Always have to go against me.
I mean, I have Bijan in both of my redraft leagues, so I'm obviously going to root against you.
But I got the real number 1 running back in both my leagues, and that's Jonathan Taylor, who also went off again today.
I should have vetoed that.
I was surprised.
That's the best team in the NFL, bro. Indianapolis Colts.
Because we all know
Chargers.
that we all know that some people are delusional.
Chargers, what
Shouldn't have
happened
been
to
a
them?
trade.
The Chargers have had some bad losses. That
It was definitely a fair trade, though, was it not?
By name only.
Chargers have lost to the Giants, the Commanders, and then now the Colts.
So for those that don't know, I traded Derrick Henry and Marvin Harrison Jr. to get Jonathan Taylor in Roy's league. So that's what Larry's talking about, vetoing it.
There's my touchdowns.
Turf towing it. Everybody's got turf toe. Look, he's got a phone.
I wouldn't have said
It's
yes.
my touchdowns.
Taylor's just on a tear.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bijan.
Taylor might hit 2,000 yards this year.
Ooh,
He might.
he's going off every game. I mean, he's unstoppable. But like I said, that whole team is pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced. They might be the best team in the NFL. Really weird to say.
Daniel Jones is going to be
It,
in
it is
the
strange to say it, but their defense is actually good too. Like, they may not be the top, but
You know why their defense is good?
they're
It was good
11.
last
They're
year.
10, 11, 12 defense.
The
in the
defense
league,
for
and
Indy
that's
was good
good enough.
last year. The problem was a quarterback that kept turning the ball over. It makes any good defense bad. So
Yeah,
What's weird is I watched that
47%
game.
completion percentage.
I watched that game today, and it's so weird because when I'm watching it, and Daniel Jones is making great plays, but every time he dropped back,
ooh,
I'm just like, here it
God.
goes. Like, I'm expecting to see Daniel Jones of old, and it's so strange that he continues to just make good plays.
Look like a 6th overall pick. Yeah.
No,
he
I
does
mean, like,
look
it's
like
just
that now, huh?
strange because he wasn't making those kind of reads in New York. He wasn't doing none of that. So it just shows you what a run game and an offensive line does.
Yeah. And a good defense to back you up. This might be the best defense he's ever had.
That's true too.
Y'all had him and Sam Darnold and let him go.
It's true.
I don't think they'd be having the success with y'all's injury ravaged.
Team, yes.
Yeah, offensive line. But I think Carson Wentz sucks.
Yeah.
2 targets.
If he
He's
didn't
better than
keep
JJ
throwing the ball
McCarthy,
to the
though.
other team, we might have won.
Who's getting a lot of targets this
JJ
game? That's CMC. Kittle may
He
only
gets a
got
lot
2
of targets
targets.
every
CMC,
game, bro.
man, is just going off this game.
Goes off every game. He gets such high volume. Oh no! That was dumb.
Can't be that far ahead of me. What's going on?
I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
Just with the play.
Usually he got that before, though.
Yeah, they were too bunched up for that play.
Yeah, definitely. Like pitch it to the outside, run a screen. I mean, run the fucking ball to your tackles.
They
What are you
know
doing?
it's coming up the gut. In
Damn
that
it, Jesse.
percent. You need somebody a little more dynamic with like.
Humble.
Anyways.
Dang it. Yeah. Crap. Well, the Browns beat the crap out of the Dolphins, so that's
Man,
funny.
you think McDaniels gets fired today?
Yes,
No.
he gets fired tomorrow. Tomorrow he's gone. He's sleeping with the fishes.
I'm sure it's already happening. If it's going to happen, it's already happened. It's just going to be publicized tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
I got a good friend of mine that's a Dolphins fan. I know he's been suffering for a while now.
I like McDaniels too. That's what sucks.
But somewhere along the line he lost the team. I don't know.
Something happened, yeah.
I know exactly what happened.
Tyreek, maybe? I don't know.
Do you see the metamorphosis he went through on the sideline? One
Skinnier
minute
and skinnier.
he looked like kind of a elementary nerd. He was like focused, he looked like an offensive coordinator, but then all of a sudden
And he got hipster and looked like he was all
got
on
Miami,
drugs, doing coke.
He got a little Miami in him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
I did see
he
that.
looks different. He's on Vogue or something,
He had the leggings all hyped up a certain
Tony
way.
Montana.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
See, that's what it is. It's that mentality got in you. Dylan Gabriel didn't really do that well.
No, that was all
72%
Judkins
though.
in the defense.
Yeah, Judkins did good.
He
I was going Cleveland's defense.
Oh
yeah, their
good.
defense went off.
The Bears too. Again, it was mostly Swift in the defense.
Oh yeah.
Even the rookie running back, I can't say his name, but he went off too.
Who?
The Bears rookie running back. He also
Oh yeah,
had a
that
good
other
game.
guy that can't
I
pronounce.
can't
it.
say his name, but I'll butcher
Mogwai.
it.
Who?
Mogwai.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
Something with an M.
Who the fuck are you all talking about?
The
There's a
backup running
third
back for
string running back.
Bears
for the
rookie
Bears
running back.
did
like
well today.
Kylie
Yeah.
Managway or something like that.
You tell me you didn't do no research on him?
Nope, totally
He's
missed
their
him.
rookie.
I mean, Swift is still getting the lion's share of the carries there. So as long
Yeah,
as
he
Swift
had
is healthy.
24, I think. I think the other guy he only had what's
Roshan
17
Johnson.
maybe.
Like Swift's playing well. I think that the fact that defense is getting a lot of turnovers, and they're just asking Caleb to be basically a game manager, don't make any mistakes.
Yeah, Kyle
Working out for
Manangai.
Yeah, there you go.
I was looking it up.
Yeah, I need to have it in front of me to say it.
I think the Bears have been fortunate to play some really, really crappy teams.
I'm really disappointed in the Bears considering I feel like they have so many offensive weapons to be on. I like Swift. He's no scrub. He's fast. He's still fast. The only reason Detroit got rid of him is because Gibbs is better.
In injuries, he got Gibbs. They got Gibbs after he left. Because remember, they got rid of him and picked up what's his name, Montgomery, and then they got Gibbs the next year.
But
If you're puzzled why the Bears are not doing so well with all that talent, you just have to accept something that you're unwilling to accept.
You know what their record is, right?
They're 4-2.
They're 4-2. What do you mean not doing
So?
well? They're doing fine.
I feel like Caleb
more.
should be scoring more points.
Exactly. But Caleb's not good enough to score more points. That's why you're not seeing that. That's
But-
why the offense is stalled, and that's why they're not as good as you think they're going to be. That was my point, Larry.
But they've got the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Giants coming up. What's their next 3 games?
And the Ravens will have Lamar back next week. So
That Lamar doesn't fix the defensive problems the Ravens have.
nope, but Lamar fixes the offensive problems. So
Baltimore is already favored by a touchdown.
You can help the defense out with some scoring,
Yeah, I mean,
it
yes.
changes the
yes.
dynamic.
Open up the scheme that they're going to run.
The Bengals look like they have some life with Flacco, and then even though the Giants are 2-5, it's like they're going to give everybody a game just because of Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo.
I might be wrong about him. He looks like a tank.
Concussion crew. You are 100%
bro.
wrong about him, but you did call Dart. So Dart's good.
Damn, Scatabo is just like every time I look at him, I'm like, man, he is good.
He's like the little kid that had too much sugar.
yes. He's like, dude, where's your Ritalin? Go take your Ritalin.
He's crazy. He's gonna give himself a concussion, bro.
I don't know if you saw it, but the Giants and Broncos fans, they were going back and forth online all week. There was a lot of hatred. That it's like two non-conference teams, fan bases like going at each other's throats. It's kind of strange. It started by Benito, I think. Benito said something online and it just went back and forth.
Oh, come on now. Throw it.
Man, he should have got up and ran.
Throw it, Kyle.
That's a catch.
Why?
That looked like a catch to me.
It hit the.
No, he's got to control with his hand. Well before
hit the ground and moved. Hit the ground.
It doesn't matter. His
I think
hand's
that's
controlling it.
I think that's a catch.
They said that it can move when it hits the ground as long as your hand is controlling it in that movement.
That's incomplete too. You gonna call that complete? Some bullshit.
You're incomplete.
I am incomplete.
Yeah, that did look like it hit off the turf. I saw a little bounce as it hit his hands.
Let the refs wear glasses.
Well, they called the Pitts one incomplete.
Ooh. Does
Ooh,
the nose
what a
that hit the
catch.
ground?
Wow.
Is there another camera angle to see it from the side?
That's incomplete. Oh, wow. What a catch.
Did you bench Drake London for this game?
No, I couldn't. I didn't have anybody to put in there. I got Otto there just in case. Got back to the line of scrimmage. I ain't calming down. What are you talking about? Calm down. Like, this is a football game, Jesse. You don't calm down during no freaking football game. You get caught.
Too bad you didn't have me on record earlier.
Yeah, he had the big old crocodile tears earlier.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not
And then they
watching
came
no
back.
more Denver games all year.
I said if they lose this shit, I'm not watching it anymore.
No, you said you're not watching another Denver
Yeah.
game, period.
Hey, I reverse cursed them. It works. I'm telling you.
Cursed.
Telling you it works.
Is there 2 games tomorrow as well?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that Seattle game starts at like 9:00.
Yeah, Houston, Seattle.
You know, I really wish that they would. I know that high school football is a big thing, but I wish they would have a Friday night game instead of these 2 Monday nights.
Even a Tuesday night game, like when they had with COVID and stuff.
A game every night of the week.
Oh, sorry. This is what you said. I
You
had to
gotta
go.
have there's got to be a reset somewhere,
said-
where you
No,
can't. do that.
I probably said I was
You said,
talking.
I don't
trash
care to
about Bo
watch
Nix,
them the
Sean
rest
Payton.
of the year. Fuck them, is what
Yeah,
you said.
I did
about
say
Denver.
that. I told you. It gave him good luck.
You've said things like that before, and they still lost. So that's not true.
Hey, I reverse cursed it. They scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
All I know is y'all were getting pounded. Y'all scored a touchdown, and it was still like a 10-point game or something. And I went to eat, and I turned around and looked, and there was like 5 minutes left in the game. And I turned around and looked at the score of the game on the TV while I was eating, and y'all were winning all of a sudden. I was like, "What? What happened?"
They were. It was still 26-8 with 5 something left on the clock. They got a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying.
They got
I
a
thought it was
2-point
already
conversion,
over. I
and
went
then
to
they
go
got a
eat,
pick, and then
I
they got
turned
another
around and they
touchdown.
were winning. I thought that was crazy.
And then they stuffed them, and then they got another touchdown. And then the Giants score a touchdown, miss the extra point, and then they kick a field goal to win it. Like,
I started watching it again after I ate. Right after they missed that extra point. Y'all had like 33 seconds or 35 seconds or something.
I'm really disappointed the Vikings couldn't pull that victory off.
You know, if it wasn't for horrible quarterback play in the first quarter, I think we beat them.
Yeah, he looked really bad at the beginning of the game.
Really bad.
In fact, I stopped watching it.
And 6 red zone attempts and 5 field goals is a killer.
but your defense was garbage.
Well, they stopped playing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but I mean, like Smith and Brown just had a field day. Like they had their best game in years.
By the way.
Yeah, look, LJ, he was trying to cuddle him before the ball get there. I mean, they're just hugging.
It's just a contested pass. Again, sour grapes from the NFC Championship, thinking that it was pass interference, but it wasn't.
You talking about the one on Bowman? That was definitely when Navarro Bowman tackled Roddy White before the ball got there. That definitely was.
Nice.
I'm not even a fan
Nice
of Atlanta, and I will stand by that. It was.
Nah.
I mean, y'all went on to lose anyway, so who cares? But
rude.
When's Ayuk supposed to be back?
Who
Never.
cares?
He has no time.
He might be washed, man. Like he hasn't played forever. He's got
Yeah.
no rhythm developed right
The last time
now.
he did
He
play,
got
he sucked.
paid.
I mean, it's
that
pretty much the
chemistry
same
is gonna
time
be
frame
off for
as Rasheed
sure.
Rice.
It's not like Rasheed Rice, who played in the preseason and was there for training camp and everything.
See,
You know,
LJ
he
knows.
hasn't been around for nothing.
He knows I know.
He knows you're an idiot.
Navarro Bowman, pass interference galore.
Remember.
I mean, not that Atlanta still would have won that. They still would have had to throw it in there, but it should have been from the one.
When's
From the
Purdy
one.
going to be ready? Because he's been out a lot.
Who?
Brock Purdy.
I think he was close for this week, but surely next week, right? I mean, how long is the turf toe for a quarterback? He's not running around.
If they win this one, we're 5-2, man. Like I'd say, sit him until we drop maybe 1 or 2 more games, because at that point you just want to be well rested and
Joe
you want it
Burrows
to
was
heal.
8 to 12 weeks. So,
Because, yeah, but Joe Burrow was like a level 3. Purdy's was like a 2.
but Purdy said he still hurts. So they said in the pregame that Purdy was still complaining about pain in his foot.
Get a shot, get going.
I say
San
heal.
Francisco
Win
plays the best
this
defense
game and heal.
next week.
But in all fairness, Mac Jones has been competitive in every game he's played. You might as well let Purdy get 100%. You saw what happened when Purdy came in and played hurt. It was atrocious. He threw like 4 picks. You don't want that.
That was
And
the
we're
week
still
Mac
playing-
Jones was inactive.
And we're still playing solid defense like I said we would under Saleh. So I'm not too worried.
Talked about them getting Bradley Chubb from the Dolphins.
Bradley's Chubb.
The only problem is that y'all are going to finish third in your division.
The only problem is,
Oh, yeah.
aren't you guys third in your division?
Seattle's probably winning that division. They look like the best in that division.
I feel like Seattle and the Rams both, like, they're getting better and better each week.
The Rams scare me, but Seattle doesn't scare me. They've got some major flaws.
JSN better put fear.
Their
The
defense
Cardinals
is
are
looking pretty
cursed.
stout.
Even though y'all beat Seattle, JSN still put like 140 on y'all. So fear him. He's here.
We'll cut
Truth is
his
arrived.
break line.
I mean, I think y'all are lucky to have the record y'all have.
Yeah, I agree.
agree.
I think the Cardinals look better with Brissett.
With Brisket. Yeah, Jacoby Brisket. He was cooking though. He was okay. Like
I think this is definitely a draft that they should really consider getting a new quarterback and moving on from Kyler.
Agree. Trade him and get some picks, bro.
Even if you only get a third rounder for him, who cares?
I was about to say that. They could probably get a third and like a fifth or something like that from one of these teams that needs a quarterback.
Oh, and by the way, Fields wasn't hurt at the end of that game. They benched him for Tyrod Taylor for the Jets.
You could even put in the trade clause that it's like a 5th rounder, and then like if he does this or plays this much, it becomes a 3rd or a 2nd or whatever. He takes you to the Super Bowl, it becomes a 1st. Who knows? You can put all kinds of stipulations on it.
So what's up?
I forgot. LJ was working with us when that horrible no DPI happened. I forgot about that.
Oh, Tyrod had a 25.9 quarterback rating today. So he looked worse than Fields. By the way, the Panthers are 4-3.
I mean, maybe it's the offensive line for the Jets. That's the problem.
Who even cares about the Jets? They're going 0-17 this year.
Leggett was 9 of 92 with 11 targets and a touchdown. Leggett hadn't done anything like that his whole career.
No.
It's because they probably had sauce on McMillan.
I was expecting Coker to get a lot of targets.
I know you said
Coker had 2 targets, no yards, no catches.
I was expecting him to kind of maybe come in and do like what Leggett did. In fact, when I first saw the score, I thought it was him, and then I was like, "Oh man, that's Leggett."
And let's see, Rico had 17 for 79, 4.6 per carry, and then Chuba had 14 for 31, 2.2 yards per carry. So maybe if they would have just gave the ball more to Dowdle,
Rico.
it was.
Well, maybe they will after this. Maybe they'll be like, "Yeah, I think we're going to take that 14 and make it 8, and give those additional 6 carries back to Rico."
Yep, he's earned it.
So
they might be having to play
pay Chuba. They pay Chuba, so they got to give him that opportunity, right? I mean,
they might have to play Dalton for a while. I don't know how bad.
Let's go.
I tell you, there's one person that somebody in this group called heavily. It's a man named Saquon Barkley.
Oh, Larry's gonna masturbate. Go ahead,
Call
Larry.
me the Great Bald Hope.
Go ahead.
CMC is the man.
I
CMC
told you that Saquon was going to be dog shit. I'm glad you didn't listen to me because that's why I got Bijan. Bed Bath and Bijan. Let's go. You can have Saquon.
I hate you. Hey, send me my $50, Brian. It's okay. You can send it in increments of like $10. I'll accept it in increments of $10.
I will totally Venmo you. I will totally Zelle you whatever it is that I do.
No, I want it in my hand in person.
Well, we'll see how it works out, but like, it's going to be so far down the road.
Dude, look at him. 91%.
At least 5 years.
Did you see that? 91%, bro. What was that?
To see who's
Darren Waller had a pec injury today. He might be done.
Drake May might get a Tommy John surgery, never be the same again.
Damn.
And then I win the bet. So I'm just saying, we'll hold off and we'll put that bet to the side, and in 10 years, I'll pay you.
91% is impressive, though. Ooh, 222 yards and a touchdown. What was his
I'll
quarterback
admit that
ranking?
Drake May is looking better. He's definitely playing better.
He's looking sharp, yeah.
I'm definitely disappointed in Caleb not being more consistent. There's no excuse.
Somebody in this chat called that too.
Man, how are you an NFL wide receiver? How are you an NFL wide receiver? How? Look, yes.
Who's 5? Jeff Garcia?
Yeah,
was.
No hands, McGee.
That's who that guy was. He's out of the NFL tomorrow. How can you miss that? Yes.
It's a half court shot, right? Nothing but net. Nothing but net.
Yeah, it sounds like Darren Waller.
It was a contested catch, right?
You hear me? Sounds like Darren Waller's season might be done.
Is that right? Darren Waller's out for the rest of the season?
He could be. They're having MRI on his pec tomorrow. He might be torn.
No way.
That's funny.
I mean, it was just a matter of time, wasn't it? He hasn't played in a while.
You know what they should do? They should put Bijan back there to return kicks, too. I'm sure he could do that. I mean, what can't he do? They might as well just let him play quarterback.
Well, in that case, then we need to go from a 53-man roster down to what? A 36?
And then just let Bijan play every position. He doesn't even need an offensive line. Just put him out there. It's Bijan. He can win.
Okay. All right. Now the Texas fan's gone to your head.
I mean, I feel like there's so many players you could do that with, though, and have them out there doing all kinds of stuff. But
the thing is,
you're just overexerting them.
yeah, durability won't come through the entire season, and then into the playoffs, you can't do it.
Like everybody's human. Like at
Not
some
Bijan
point, your
Robinson.
muscle is going to say,
He's a
"Not anymore
cyborg.
today,"
You didn't
and
know
that
Bijan's a
could end up
cyborg.
being not anymore this season.
He's got robot parts.
He's got unicorn blood.
He does. He is a unicorn.
He's got dragon piss.
He is a
This
machine,
man is
literally.
always out of control. This man
He's
is
like
always out of
the $1
control.
million man. If his nickname was Bed Bath and Bijan. I bet if they played on a lake, he could run on water.
You seen them little
Bejesus?
shoes that
Is
can make
he
you float on water?
Bejesus Robinson.
Bro is bejesus.
You seen them shoes that you can like float on water with?
I'm about to change my team name to Bejesus Robinson.
I have not seen that, Brian. Are they little boats? You're like,
It's just
little
like
boats?
it looks like Nike. I don't know. What I saw looked like some like big old thick Nike Air Max type looking thing.
Oh, LJ, one of my fantasy team names is The Neighbors Touched My Penix.
Because they did touch his Penix.
You're gonna
He
change it
just
to
hadn't told
something with
anybody until
Nike?
now.
I'm going to change it to Bejesus. Biden Bejesus Robinson. Since he walks on water.
The resurrected bejesus.
Like when he
Bejesus
runs,
resurrected.
if you look at Bijan when he runs, his feet never touch the ground. He hovers like 1 inch off the ground.
Are you saying he's an airbender?
I mean, he can walk
Telling
on
you, go
air.
go look at him. Go look at him doing these running back drills where he's zigzagging side to side. I mean, he's covering so much ground, and his feet never look like they touch the ground.
He floats.
He springs like a gazelle. It's crazy.
Yep.
It doesn't look human, bro. It doesn't look human for real.
He's a cyborg. He was created in a laboratory.
Looks like Andy Dalton's starting next week.
What happened to
Mr. Bryce.
Sprained ankle.
Oh,
They don't think it's long term, but they think they're going to sit him out next week.
like just
Yeah.
throw it to him and he's just gonna float up in the air and go. Like he can't.
Don't rise up.
So
Like a
it's
gym.
the Panthers play the Bills next week.
That's a real game to me.
Dalton
That's
versus
a real game to me.
Josh Allen.
That's a real game to me. I ain't taking again. I'm not choosing against the Bills, but that's a real game to me.
Which one?
Even with Dalton. Panthers,
I think Dalton's very competent as a backup.
Bills.
Dalton had one game last year where he just went completely off.
And then he had like 8 games on top of that.
Yeah,
he
you
did
can't.
not.
You don't want to depend on him for like 8 games. But if you need him for 1 or 2 games,
I think he came in today and didn't look good.
he looked okay. It was like 4 of 7 for 60 yards. Tyrod was bad though. Tyrod was really bad.
He's Tyrone.
Kirk Cousins is going to be a Jet soon.
I mean, it'll give him a chance to win.
Agreed.
Remember when they drafted Christian Hackenberg, and I think that guy like never played a down. He was like a 2nd-round pick.
No.
Man, I still got Kittle for the rest of this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, what does it matter?
And I already got 15 touchdowns scored on my team for my team this week.
Yeah, it was over a long time ago.
I just hope we didn't
Brian's
blow our wad to where we can't score points later on. You don't want everybody to hit the same week.
I will say, LJ, the Falcons were really stupid in paying Kirk all that money.
Yeah.
But
That was so dumb.
hey, hindsight though, when everyone laughed at him for drafting Penix, it's a good thing they did.
Kurt may restructure just for the chance to, get a starting gig one more time.
I think he would. I think he'd take less money to try again.
Well, Algiers hurt now, so that's.
Do you think he wants to? Do you think he wants to be a starter
at this age? One more chance, thinking you might be able to, be the.
Well, then he should have took the less money opportunity for like the Bengals. He should have called them, had his agent call him, and said, "Hey, we'll restructure, be super cheap to come and jump in there."
They love Joe Flacco.
I'm just saying.
It looked like Algiers was hurt.
Every team has those moments, LJ.
But now the Falcons own him in the sense that they get to decide who they want to trade and what for. And they might say, we want a second rounder or something crazy.
Oh, well, that's not happening.
So if Algier goes down here, they'll bring back Cordero Patterson so they can have somebody cut into Bijan.
Is he on the practice squad?
No, he's a free agent. I think he's a free agent.
I was about to say, I think he's on the field.
No, they have to have somebody cut into Bijan.
Nobody.
I mean, at this point, because he does come off the field so as much as he is, he has to have the most target share percentage once he's on the field because he's either running it or catching it. It seems like almost every time he's in the game.
Did y'all see who died today?
Yeah.
Doug Martin.
Yeah.
I
wonder how old he was.
36.
That's it?
He's 36. I didn't realize he retired in 2018 because he did like a year with the Raiders. But when he was with the Bucks, there was a couple years he was a beast.
He had a couple 200-yard games.
Yeah. I didn't realize he hadn't played in that long.
I can't believe you let that play develop like that. More than ever, seeing this game, all I see is Mac Jones unable to throw anything but an out or a slant. And that's the difference between him and Brock Purdy, where Brock will throw it deep down the middle, deep along the sidelines. He'll go for it. And when Mac threw it deep, it was short. It was a floater. It looked like doo-doo. That's why he doesn't do it.
There you go. Good catch and run, Bijan. But Jesus.
I do think he's one of the better backups in the league, though.
Who, Algier?
Mac Jones. Well, Algier, too. But,
yeah, for sure.
Like,
you can do much worse than Mac Jones.
I would think him, Gardner Minshew, Flacco when he was a backup, but he's a starter now. I guess you could technically say he is the backup with Joe Burrow being there.
It's 4th and 1, and you've got Algier in the backfield.
After he got hurt. He was limping off the field.
That's Atlanta's problem. They force feed Algier. And if they have Algier in the backfield, that's a win for you. He had the best player in the league on the bench.
Crazy.
Pivotal moment.
Yeah, pivotal. Even if you weren't going to give him the ball.
Yeah, why is the best player in the league on the bench?
Yeah, even if he's not going to get the ball, he's got eyes on him. That's fine. That opens up everything. We could have close.
I remember that year they made the Super Bowl in '98. They would just give the ball to Jamal Anderson every single play, and nobody else would come in. He got like 400 plus carries.
You know, if it's
Oh,
fourth and
Dirty
one,
Bird.
if it's 4th and 1 in a moment like this, and Jefferson's on the sideline, I'm going to be livid. Absolutely livid. If my best player's
But
on the bench.
it would be like the Giants putting in whoever their backup is with Barkley in there, like, or
That was Penix's fault, Jesse. That was Penix's fault. Do that ball late.
No, it was the coach's fault for not having Bajan in there.
Oh well. Still, Penix could have made the throw. He just had to do it sooner. He was off his timing by a second.
CMC is just unstoppable.
You can come over to the dark side, Brian. We would welcome you in open arms, man. You look good in red. I told you before. You look
No.
beautiful in red. You look the best in red.
Luckily, the rest of your team sucks. So,
It makes your eyes pop.
man, I knew you were
Why are you
homo.
talking
Really?
about Brian's eyes?
Really brings out the darkness inside of you.
Hey, Roy, did you know the 49ers changed their logo and helmet and everything back in '91? And the fans were so pissed off that after 6 days, they just said, never mind. They went right back to the
I did
original.
not know that.
Look that up.
I
wonder
am
what that-
right.
I wonder what that logo looked like.
It was,
Yeah, that's what I'm going. I don't remember them changing the logo.
Yeah, no, they did it in the off season, and the fans like wrote letters and called the office, and they were so pissed off about it, and they just
I agree, LJ. I don't think Penix is great either.
He could be okay with time, maybe. He was definitely going to have a very strong defense to support him.
Atlanta's defense has looked much better this year too. So
Why are we in games making me feel hopeful? I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Sometimes I just wish that we get blown out every game so I don't have to feel this because we shouldn't
because
be
Mac
winning
Jones is the
tonight.
truth.
You'd rather have a losing record, really?
It's just it doesn't make you feel good when you feel like you're gonna lose every single game and then you like tough it out and you win some and then you get your hopes up. That's all.
Isn't that
Why do you
what's
feel like-
exciting about watching football? Like, isn't that what the excitement's about?
what about getting blown out and then winning? I don't even know how the
Man, CMC.
Oh, I see it, Jason. It has the logo and it says 49ers.
yeah,
It's just 49ers.
they wanted to revolt for that.
Yeah, that's ugly. I'm gonna revolt too. Why are you doing that? Don't do that.
24 years later.
I'm glad I never knew about that. I might have stirred up my
Actually,
hate.
that's more than that. That's 34 years later.
That was Ed
You know, I-
DeBartolo's idea.
You know, if I really paid attention to that way back when I was 10, then I might have like cared so much about that because that was when I was in love with the Niners. They just had coming off of the 2 Super Bowls and everything, man. I was everything Niners at that time.
And they wanted
So you
change
bandwagon?
Yeah, for first Super Bowl, man, hooked me forever. The drive, baby.
I got hooked on Denver in '86 when they beat the Browns, and then
It's
I
In
saw-
always
86, I
something,
wasn't
man.
even born yet.
it's like,
It's always something, though. What got you hooked on the Vikings? What's the first game you remember that you said, I like the Vikings now?
Mostly because of my pops. I'd watch football with my pops, and he was a Tarkenton fan. But '98's when I became a huge fan with Randy Moss's rookie year, and the fact that we had the best team in the league, maybe in history.
and the reason I wasn't a Cowboys fan is because when I was growing up around the '86, '87, '88, '89, the Cowboys were probably one of the worst teams in the league. And my
They
dad
were.
was a huge Cowboys fan, and he was always throwing stuff and breaking stuff. He was so mad that they were losing every week. And I was like, I don't want to suffer with them.
How they had the number one
that
pick.
guy.
So, and Denver was at least competitive every year.
He
But
said,
then-
"I want to turn into a Cowboys
but-
fan."
But then Dallas won those 3 out of 4 when they got Jimmy.
That's the Vikings' fault. The Vikings are
Pretty
to
much.
blame for that Cowboy
Herschel Walker.
dynasty. Yeah, it's
Like
your
train
fault, Larry.
robbery.
It's
Your
not my
fault, your
fault. I didn't
dad's
make that
fault,
trade.
all Viking Nation. I don't want to hear it, Jesse. 71 has been holding us all game long. All game long.
I've noticed today there's been lots of holds all over the place. So
Oh yeah.
I've seen lots of holds not called today.
Certainly didn't call him in that Denver game.
Hell no, not on either side. Like I said, in like one quarter, I saw your left tackle hold almost every play, like hugging the guy with his arm wrapped around him like they were going to a dance, and then they never called it.
Kittle's not even in the game, bro. Kittle's not even in the game.
He's probably
He's
hurt again.
bro. Yeah,
Come
he's
on.
hurt. He's struggling.
No.
That new tattoo hurts.
They got Brent Jones in there.
Brent Jones is the man.
They got tongues.
Brent Jones was better than Jay Novacek all day.
You know, back then when the tight ends weren't really known as pass catchers, pretty much him and Novacek were it. I'm trying to think of anybody else back then that
I
Shannon
agree.
Sharp came
They
around.
changed. Them two tight ends, I think, changed what you looked for in tight ends.
Yeah, you wanted a guy that could catch the ball
Yeah,
and block.
somebody who was and block, right? Someone who was like just all around.
And then when Shannon Sharp came around, I think, and then you had Tony Gonzalez.
I think Tony Gonzalez was probably another evolution time period there.
Step up.
There's another tight end I was thinking of early 2000s that was really good.
Yeah, Jesse came to the house.
Of course, when you had Kelsey and Gronkowski, they really took it to another level.
Man, that Aaron Hernandez and Gronkowski matchup was
Yeah.
tough for everyone. So it's a good thing, he went on a murder spree and got caught.
What? He didn't go on a murder spree.
Later, Jesse. Later, Jesse. Another
All
one
right,
bites
man.
the
You have a
dust,
good night.
baby. Sometimes you just gotta take it in the chin, though.
It's a one-man show over here. Bijan versus CMC.
It's Algier versus CMC.
Yeah, it's really on which team actually plays their star more, and the Niners are winning that battle.
Come on, Kittle. Salvage the day.
Yeah,
With a
Kittle.
touchdown.
Whatever. Anybody, doesn't matter.
I mean, does it matter at this point? You've already won. You're like that Mighty Ducks head coach. It's not worth winning if you can't win big.
I just need him to get I just need to get a taste. Him to get a taste, so he's hungry for next week.
The only thing he's going to taste is the bench when he gets hurt again.
When it comes to fantasy football, I have no mercy. I want the most points ever.
Sweep the
Get
leg.
them all out of your system now. Dang.
What's
Oh,
the
what was
high
that?
again? To what? 230?
Wow. What was this scrum and shit?
Did he score?
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Why do we keep winning? I don't understand.
He is.
I
He
don't
is
get it.
the best running back. in
I
the
think I
NFL.
was the only one to pick San Francisco, wasn't I?
I always pick San Francisco. I'll never pick against San Francisco.
I thought you were saying they were going to get blown out this week.
Yeah, but still, I'll never pick them. Like I even said Dallas that I thought that they would probably win, but I was like, "Fuck you! I'm not picking Dallas. Why would I give them any kind of manifestation? Zero from me." Yes, yes. Again, don't know why we're winning, but just don't care.
It's just the Atlanta Falcons, bro.
I don't care. We're 5-2. Like I didn't expect that to happen with everybody dying.
No. Legendary
Everybody's
Mac
fucking
Jones.
dying.
For the rest go.
Hey, you need to go buy a Mac Jones jersey.
I have number 10, but it says Garoppolo on the back.
Put a piece of
Put
tape.
some white tape, bro.
Sharpie.
Get a Sharpie.
That's not a horrible idea. It's not a horrible idea.
It's just a Garoppolo jersey. Who cares?
What's up, Carlos?
Oh, Carlos, what's up in the house?
Do we want to do
You
next
missed
week's
it.
games before we go off?
Yeah, we could do next week games. Carlos in the hole. Hey, we had as much as 5 at one point, but 4 consistently for about 15, 20 minutes. That was cool. No idea who they were.
Shut up.
Well, Chris, Jesse. I think Carlos just jumped on. Isn't that right, Carlos? Did you just jump on? I know your loser compadre didn't fucking come on.
So Thursday night, Vikings at Chargers.
Thursday night's Vikings at Chargers.
Both teams kind of reeling.
Nah, you're right. They're in LA though.
Really hasn't mattered much for them.
Oh, okay.
They got blown out by the Colts and the Commanders there.
I have no idea who's starting at quarterback. I'm going Minnesota.
Of course he's going Minnesota. You know what? I'm going Chargers at home. I mean, until someone proves something to me at quarterback with the Vikings, I'm not going to go there. But they could win. They could just as easily win. It's a
Doing
50-50.
predictions?
Yeah.
Thursday night, Chargers hosting the Vikings.
Chargers win.
Let's go quick though.
I think I'm going to go Vikings. But I
2
don't
and
trust
2. 2 and 2. What's next, Jason?
Dolphins at Falcons. I don't think we need to go too far with that one. I'll go Falcons.
Even if
Falcons at home, easily.
I think they could have Don Shula. I'd still go with the Falcons.
I'm about to say, if the coach gets fired, do they have some kind of rejuvenating moment and pull
Didn't
it
really
off?
do anything for Tennessee.
Oof, there's
No.
six teams on bye next week.
Yeah.
And there was only 2 this week.
That's rough.
So I would go Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going Atlanta at home too.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Jets at Bengals.
Well,
Bengals.
I'm going the rejuvenated Bengals at home.
Yeah.
Joe Cool Flacco
The Bengals are going to roll.
with the second W in a row.
yes.
The Jets suck.
Yeah, definitely. Jets suck. Bengals. Joe Flacco.
Browns at Patriots.
Browns.
Oh, that's tough.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
Pats
go
at
New
home,
England.
baby.
I think
I'm
New
just
England's
kidding.
going
It's
to
going to be the
too much.
Patriots.
Yeah, may you believe. May you know the truth.
I just want
Giants
Judge to go off.
Giants at Eagles. Again.
Eagles. I'd like the Giants to win, but it's the Eagles.
I'm gonna go Eagles at home.
Yeah, Eagles at home. I want the Giants to win, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't see how that can happen.
We're going to go Eagles as well. Buffalo at Carolina.
Game of the week.
Buffalo.
It is,
Reluctantly
bro.
Buffalo.
I'm
Reluctantly
going Buffalo. I have no faith in the Panthers.
I'm going to go
Especially with
Buffalo,
Dalton.
but they might lose this one because
Dalton's gonna get yeeted.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Yeah.
Bills. And Bears at Ravens.
Ravens. Lamar's back. Caleb still sucks.
Are we sure Lamar's coming back? I mean, that's what the reports are. But
Yeah, they said after the bye he was coming back. He was a close start the week before, but they left him out since there was the bye.
I'm starting him no matter what.
Yeah, Ravens are almost a touchdown favorite.
I'm gonna go Ravens only because Lamar's back.
agree.
Agreed.
San Francisco at Houston.
Who are you going, Jason? You didn't say.
No, I'm
Yeah,
going
you can say.
Baltimore. I'm not going to pick against them at home.
Well, yeah, I just didn't hear you say anything.
I said Baltimore. San Francisco at Houston.
At this moment, I don't know how miraculous what y'all are doing or what voodoo god y'all are praying to, but I'm gonna go Niners, even though y'all should lose that game.
You don't know how many goats we've sacrificed in the last few months in
They've
order
been
to
doing
make this
something.
record happen.
Drinking
In order
goat
to make
blood.
this record happen. Goats, bulls.
I'm gonna
we
go
thought about
Niners
human
because y'all are
sacrifice, but we-
winning games y'all should be losing. So
Exactly.
I figured y'all will win
Exactly.
another game that you should lose next week. So
We're gonna win this one. Definitely Niners.
Going Houston.
I keep going against the Niners and they're winning. So
I think the 49ers win. I don't like Houston.
when I pick the Niners, they'll probably lose. So I'm just gonna
I
start
think
picking the Niners.
having the best defense in the game, giving up 12 points per game, that's going to be a tough matchup on the road.
But CJ sucks, and our defense can get after it. So
CJ just dropped 40 on the Ravens a couple weeks ago.
the broken Ravens,
Well, the same Ravens we all just picked.
the practice squad weight Ravens. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, that defense is still hurting.
Okay, you're just being ridiculous. You're trolling me. Just pick the Niners. It'll make you feel better.
I picked him last week when nobody else did. So.
I did pick the Niners. Good for Niners.
Well, hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm going Niners.
Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
Tampa Bay.
That's not even a question. Move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's even on a short week with all the injuries.
If Baker goes out, I'd change my mind, but he ain't going nowhere.
Oh gosh, Titans at the Colts.
Why'd you skip Cowboys at Broncos?
Because he's a Broncos, and that's how
It's on the top. I've been saving.
Oh, next one's Cowboys at Broncos.
Well, Titans, Colts. Let's just get this and move on. Colts, right? Everyone
He wants to go all the way to the end. That's cool. That's cool.
No, now okay. Dallas at Denver.
They're in Denver.
A 30-year
This is
streak.
The battle
tough.
of two dog shits. No, I'm just kidding. You don't know what Broncos team comes to play, but at the end of the day, Cowboys defense is dog ass. And I don't know if that Cowboys offense is going to do what they did today against that defense. I think it's going to be a weird game, but I'm going to go Denver at home.
It's Denver by 3 on the spread, so it's technically, I guess they view us as equal teams.
Cowboys are going to ride them Bronx.
Like
I can't pick the Cowboys.
like homosexually or like figuratively.
Like Cowboys and horses.
My little pony.
You sure the Broncos are going to ride those Cowboys like bestiality?
Denver's going to be down 43-0 going into the fourth. They're going to score 8 touchdowns, I'm gonna win.
Now that game could go either way because it depends on what team comes to play for both of them. But I'll go Broncos
go
just
either
because they're
way.
at home.
Man,
So-
I don't know. If I didn't hate the Cowboys so much, I might go Cowboys here, just off of the game, the confidence they have. But fuck the Cowboys. So Broncos.
Green Bay at Pittsburgh.
Hatred runs deep,
Pittsburgh.
like I do in Larry's mom.
I'm gonna go Steelers at home. They look more explosive, and Green Bay has not impressed me this year.
Wait, did we skip the Colts and the Titans?
No,
I
he
think
said
we
that
just
first.
said. I think that was a
He
foregone
said nobody
conclusion.
in here is going to pick against the Colts, and then he went to
What?
the
I think Cam Ward's doing fantastic. I actually am on the bandwagon now. Isn't that right?
I mean, would you pick them to get within 4 touchdowns? That would be the question.
No, I'm just kidding. They're going to get blown out.
Yeah.
Nah, Roy just picked the Titans. We all heard it. All right, let's move on.
I am going to pick Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay has looked terrible.
They still find
barely
ways to win
squeaking out
games.
wins. I think they lose.
I happen to agree, and I don't want them to lose, but they have been looking rough, and Love doesn't look like somebody who's consistent enough. So, the veteran pulls it out.
I want
And
both
then-
of these teams to lose, to be honest. but,
Washington in Arrowhead against Kansas City.
yeah, there's no question. All the injuries the Commanders are dealing with, Chiefs by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, Washington just doesn't look right.
No.
Even without the injuries, they just haven't looked right.
You might not even have Jaden Daniels next week either. So I just
No.
That's what I said.
I mean,
he looked really hurt when he went down.
the Chiefs. I don't think it'll be as bad, but they could just.
Kirk Cousins time.
Hey, there's a flag down. Why aren't they stopping the clock?
Watch Kirk Cousins come back in and win the game.
Not enough time. We got it. It's in the bag.
He's
Touchdown,
no Bo
onside kick.
Nix.
First play, he's going to throw a screen to Bajan. Bajan's taking it to the house. They're going to get the onside kick, and they're going to get in the field goal range. And when you think they're going to kick the field goal, they're going to hit Bajan for a screen to go to the house, and you're going to lose. Because Cyborg Bajan is going to take it.
Or Penix stays in, Bajan stays in, but then goes out next play and eats some toast. Get him. Man, our defensive line, that's what it is. It's been controlling every offense that they've gone up against is that defensive line. They drafted for depth and they made the right decision. Hey, Kurt, there he is. He's getting up. He go out there for a minute and a half.
And
Why is he
win.
getting up? Who cares? Why is he getting up, though? Is he ready to go? Like, home? Ooh, wow. Those last few passes for Penix looked terrible.
Man, come on, coach. Just take him out of the game.
Yeah, he can't put weight on that foot. Why is he in there?
Wide open receiver. Take him out of the
He was
game.
wide open.
Get Cousins in. He's not tripping like he is. Just do it. Come on, Morris.
Launching it up again. Just throwing it up in the air is what they're doing.
Come on, bro. You ain't a real head coach.
Ooh, good attempt, though. Good attempt. Ooh.
You remember that game that Donovan McNabb played on a broken leg?
Yeah, oh yeah, I do remember that.
And he still threw for 300 yards. He was really good with his peak years in Philly. But once he dropped off, he dropped off.
Tell you what, though, Atlanta is not stopping y'all's defensive rush at all. Every
We're sending
play,
only one
every
extra guy.
play, he's got a hand. Penix has a hand on him every play. Like either they're grabbing at his elbow, tackling him. Like he's got pressure in his face every play. That was
On
just
the
a
third
careless
down play,
touchdown
rolling into his
throw, man.
knees against anybody else, that's a penalty.
Oh yeah, that video that you sent with the guy spinning the ball in midfield and play versus Patrick Mahomes doing it in the end zone as a celebration, and as if you can't tell the difference between the two plays. That's the difference. One was in the end zone, one was not. One was in front of the player all obnoxiously, the other one was not. That's why the flags came.
JSN wasn't doing that to the player, though.
It looked that way. I don't know if he was doing it intentionally.
It was a celebration of a big first down catch that he made. Like if you were watching,
Yeah, no,
if
I'm
you
sure
saw
it
the
was.
game, it was obvious it wasn't toward the player. He wasn't even looking at him.
Dagger.
Kind of looked that way though. Like it looked that way. It did, Larry. You could see how it could look that way. It's not
He's
obvious.
just take a knee, right? And this,
What's obvious is Dak spitting at Jalen Carter, but what's not obvious is it was that he might have been taunting him. Who is the best NFL? Best team in the NFL? Who is it, Brian? If you had to guess right now, yeah, if you had to say,
Best overall team in the NFL or each division or each
nah,
league?
wins the Super Bowl right now? Who you got? What's happening? Oh,
The Panthers.
I think it's the Rams and the Cowboys are the best chance to come out of the NFC East or the NFC. I'll probably give it to the Rams just because the Cowboys tend to choke. I hate to say it. Maybe this ain't the year. And it's the Chiefs. I think they're going to come out. And, man, it's going to be a great game. Chiefs versus the Rams.
all right. Well, Brian got into the math. Larry, who's the best team in the NFL?
Easily the Vikings.
Cowboys.
There's nobody
Cowboys.
even close. It's like Vikings step, and then whoever the next is. Who even cares? Vikings are winning the Super Bowl. There's not even a team anywhere in their league. All right, let's be real. On the NFC, the team that surprises me the most with the injuries they've done is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Tampa Bay, especially when they get their people back, might be the best team in the entire NFL by far. They're playing good defense. They're playing great offense with third and fourth stringers.
they're not really playing good defense. They're getting torched.
I think they're playing good enough defense. I don't know. If I had to pick one team, it'd be the Bucs. That's a team I don't want to play right now. Baker's playing great football. And then when they actually get their starters back, just imagine when they have Evans and Egbuka, and if Godwin learns how to catch a ball again, and Bucky Irving comes back, and there are 3 offensive linemen that are out. If all that stuff comes back, bro, that's going to be a different team, bro.
The Colts were one play.
I don't even
think and Bijan trading jerseys.
They should.
Bijan's
Those
ripped.
the 2 best running backs in the league right now. Well, and Jonathan Taylor. I'm not going to hate on Jonathan Taylor.
No, the Colts right now to me are the best team in the AFC, and probably
I
by a
agree.
good margin.
Yes, I could see it being Bucks Colts Super Bowl, and I'd be for it.
And
I could see that.
That
I'm
would at least be
leaning
an interesting Super Bowl.
Bucks/Rams in the NFC. I think the Rams are just like even today without Puka, they didn't really stop them from scoring.
Aren't you the same person who said that Stafford's going to go out in the middle of the season?
Well, I
It's
mean,
a
he's
matter
been
of time.
remarkable.
Now you're saying they're going to the
He's
Super
been
Bowl?
remarkable. And if you listen to all those pro football docs, they're the ones that were saying it. Like I was just kind of reading what they were, saying that they didn't think he was going to make it through the season, and he still may not. But right now, I mean, the
I think
Rams.
behind the Bucks, I like the Lions also. They've quietly been really good.
Yeah, the Lions. Yeah, last week that was terrible though.
Yeah. You got to put on a better performance. I know.
Yeah,
I know some cheats, but still, like, come
yeah.
on.
But there's been games the Rams have looked bad. Really, the Rams and the Seahawks are like dead even to me. So, in that
The
division,
Seahawks.
I think the Rams
Arnold's
are more
playing good football.
explosive on
The
offense.
defense is playing solid. JSN is arguably the best receiver in the league right now. Like, come on, bro.
I already know what Sam Darnold does in the playoffs, though.
Well, that's true, but I'm talking about how they are right now.
But like the Colts right now, they're one fluky play from being 7-0, and that team in New England, I don't know how long that's going to continue, but Drake May's getting a lot better, a lot quicker, and he's quickly like jumping into that Burrow Herbert tier. Like he's moving up there fast, and if they keeps going, who knows where he's going to be by the end of the year. And then they have one of the best coaches in football that the Tennessee Titans just threw away.
And then those great cheats. When it comes to the AFC, the Colts and the Cheats are the only teams that are. I mean, as long as Josh Allen's alive, you can't sleep on the Bills. But I wouldn't put them up there with the Cheats. And
the Bills just have no defense, and that's just I don't know.
And if you can find a way to slow down Allen, they can't do anything. So,
which teams have found out how to do that,
sometimes you can. It depends on how he's playing that night.
And Denver to be considered in that group, even though they're 5-2, they need to put together complete games.
Yeah, I don't put Denver in that group.
Not yet, no. But being 5-2, things play out the way they do through the whole season. I don't know what'll happen, but they're going to have to figure out how to. They cannot do this 3 quarters of shit and then, we're going to wake up.
I think right now I got Denver at about my number 7 in the AFC. What are you fist pumping?
In the AFC, who's the 6 teams better than them?
I don't know. I mean, if you think of the division winners, it'll be the Cheats.
The Chiefs haven't won that division yet. They're down still.
It'll probably be the Cheats because you got to play them twice this year still.
Okay. Well, they've beaten them once.
I'm trying to predict what I think the end of the year is going to look like. The Cheats in y'all's division.
The Chargers look like they're a sinking ship.
Yeah, with all those injuries. And the South, I don't know what to think about the Jags, but it seems like it's probably going to be Houston to find a way to win that division.
Colts.
Over the Colts?
Oh, the Colts. I forgot the Colts. Yeah, no, definitely Colts. Buffalo will still probably win their division, and then Pittsburgh seems like they're going to win that division.
I don't know that Buffalo's winning that division.
Oh, Patriots, yeah. No, I think Buffalo will find a way to win that division.
The problem is New England beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
But I will say by the end of the year, Buffalo pulls that division off. And then I think the Pats and the Texans and the Broncos will probably be my wild cards.
See, I think Denver is right now 4th or 5th.
Well, fourth would mean y'all win the division.
Yes. They could. I mean,
I don't think that you will.
I just don't think because the Chiefs beat the Raiders that makes them back.
No, but they're figuring it out. So just
mean,
I don't think
nothing
it's
Denver's
because they
done
beat
just
the
made me
Raiders,
feel like
bro.
y'all are a division winner.
The
Remember, 2
Chiefs
weeks
look
ago they
good.
lost to that god awful Jacksonville team. That
Yeah,
stinks.
but the Chiefs just came off a solid victory against Detroit, so that's why everybody's saying they're back, not because they beat the
0
Raiders.
penalties.
Sure.
Hasn't happened in 30 years.
Yeah. We
I'm
know
just saying
why.
is that there's no guarantee they're winning that division.
But like I
They
said,
bought him a
I
pizza
feel
before they
like
came.
Denver will probably be like a 6 or a 7.
I just like 6, maybe, but the fact that they won 5 already, they're probably getting 2 wins against the Raiders.
Sure.
That's 7. Like,
I'm looking at the way that y'all have been playing, and you don't look like a division winner to me. I'm just trying to
looking
be
at the
completely unbiased.
I'm trying to be completely unbiased too. I think
And the
that
way that we're going,
what you're
Minnesota looks
looking
like
at
they're
right
not even
now
going to
is the
make the
best
playoffs.
team.
So.
Tonight's winner is the best team. All bias aside.
but like I can't deny what the Niners have done with those injuries. Like that's impressive, and I don't think that the Rams are necessarily locked, or
Right.
the Seahawks are locked to finish better than them. I've always said since the beginning of the year, I thought that division was very much up for grabs, depending on how the season
You
played
know,
out.
we've also almost beat Tampa Bay. We really almost beat Tampa Bay. So I just want to keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind.
Tampa Bay they like almost won all. They pretty much won all their games by like what 2-3 points.
In fairness, their injuries are like y'all's injuries, so it was like the injury bowl,
The Hospital Bowl.
like 2 of the most injured teams in football went head to head.
And the thing is, with the Chiefs, though, they're going to have Washington next week, who's reeling, and they're probably going to blow Washington out. So
It's just it's interesting. A lot of people don't realize Tampa Bay is missing 3 offensive linemen, their running back, all of their starting receivers, and they just have Baker with like a high school football team, and they're still finding ways.
They might have Mike Evans back tomorrow.
Well, yeah, he should. They said he's probably going to play.
I don't know what Egbuka's status is. He might play too, I think.
He might play too.
And really, CMC's carrying y'all's offense to to any kind of wins. Because if he was gone,
Kendrick Bourne's been carrying us too, man. So Kendrick Reborn, baby.
And then Bo Nix's stepbrother.
I guess Brian's out.
Yeah, I feel like he was really upset. We made fun of him for
You did that. I didn't.
Like nobody outside of a Dallas fan thinks Dallas is one of the best teams in the NFC. That's great.
No, I think he took it on the chin just fine.
But I think
Maybe.
they could get in the playoffs. I've always said I thought they could be a wild card.
They could probably squeeze into like a 7.
Like but think about it. Philly's kind of ass, and he said his computer died.
I think on paper Philly's still fine.
Yeah, but I don't know that they're hit and miss. Like just because they did that against y'all with your injuries and everything, they just barely beat y'all. Even with they had to have all their guys like play their best game in 3 years, and still barely beat you. So
who? Oh yeah,
yes.
I said we outside of a couple big plays. Watching that game, I feel like we outplayed them.
But
bad turnovers.
I don't trust the Eagles. I think Dallas could. Who knows? With Washington reeling, I don't know what Giants team you're going to get week to week.
It bothers me slightly. We didn't give up a 200-yard passer all year, and then we play Jalen Hurts, who's not a good passer, and puts up 300 yards against us. As a matter of fact, I think what's his name, Devontae Smith, had more receiving yards than any quarterback had passing yards against us all year. Which was disappointing. We're still live, right?
Yep.
Okay, making
We'll
sure.
do it
I saw
live.
you pull out the guitar.
I ain't got the amp on.
And I don't think that our defense is bad. We're starting to get back some of our pieces. A lot of people don't realize we were missing like 4 starters on our defense the last like 4 games.
Y'all are in last place, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Still got a lot of games to go, and we're still dealing with injuries.
I feel like though once all those division games start, Chicago's going to falter again because
I think just like last year.
Well, let's end that stream. Even though we got somebody else that popped in. Come back at a later time. Glad the Niners won. Fuck you all.
I feel like my
All right.
bothering me, like my beard's messed up right here.
I know you've been touching it all night.
It's bothering me, bro. It's like it looks like it's all shifted over in the camera.
It does look a little floofy.
So we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Later.